Hello and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Football. This is the second half of a pre-district game between Martin Luther King Junior High School and the River Rouge Panthers. And so this is in Division 3. And the first half I covered in a previous show. We're going to go with the second half here, plus what I call a band-off, because it's good, or Battle of the Bands. That's probably what I should call it, Battle of the Bands. After the game is over, it's spectacular back and forth between two great bands with a lot of spirit and energy. We're here at Lafayette and Mount Elliott. This is the Near East Side. They have to update their score calendar or whatever message board because, this is Friday, October 28th. Yep, first round of the playoffs. It culminates at Ford Field, so if you win 5 games in the playoffs, you're the champion. There's 32 teams in each division, and the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving, they will host all those games. And it's quite a thrill for the players, the fans, the parents, everybody involved. It's a great setup they have. All right, Martin Luther King is in the dark uniforms with the yellow numbers. The River Rouge team has the white jerseys and the black pants. There was a throwdown there. And, right at this point, I'll show the scoreboard pretty soon, but 28 for King and 20 for River Rouge. And it was a great moon night. I think it was around 14%. It's called a waxing crescent. Oh, there, it looks like a sack there by the Panthers. Well, both sides of the ball had a great percussion unit. So this is River Rouge here on the side now. I wanted to get up in their stands and get close, but it was a pretty full spectator section there, so I'm going to stay out on the field catching the action, but we'll see them. On-field perspective here to catch the action. Sometimes late at night the scoreboard gets a little fuzzy or the camcorder has trouble focusing in on it. That was going for the bomb there. All right. Nope, still can't get that in focus. And the Panthers, they have their dancing girls, too, with the pom-poms. Both teams have the cheerleaders. We saw a little bit of the food concessions. Now you get a little of the fall colors. Spectacular evening. And the price is right. I think it's typical game is $5. And I came up through the back way. I didn't even see the price. I think it was $6. I could be wrong, but very affordable. bands are going to go back and forth, back and forth. They kind of were polite, though. They would wait till one band stopped before the other one started up, for the most part. Didn't always happen that way, but that certainly adds a whole nother level to the game. Plus, music is always interesting, and you get a good percussion section. Yeah, I felt like marching right along with them. But yeah, stay tuned to the end of the game. That's where this will go on for quite some length. So if you're a band fan, you're going to love this show. Or you should. You might hate my camera work, but you'll still like the band. I'll grant you that. All right, back to the game. Yeah, this is kind of like just a warm-up for the bands. They did not perform at the halftime show. They had some other special thing going down, so the bands stayed in the stands. And at the end of the game, they decided, hey, we're going to put on our performance, and that they did. Back and forth they went. It was quite the competition. So here I got the scoreboard fired up. There's Rouge. They have 20. And King has 28 with just over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. So the scoring kind of dried up a little bit here. Catch the visitors fan section. There's the moon, still up there. It's going to be setting pretty soon, but that waxing crescent. I like going to almanac.com, ALMANAC.com, and go to the moon thing. They'll show you moonrise, moon set, the phase of the moon, all that good stuff. Along with stuff about the sun, too. Oh. Yeah, it's just gonna... right by the Renaissance Center right now. Even Steven, pretty much. Back to the game. Oh, well, they're going to change quarters. It's the end of the third quarter. Got to switch to the other side here and see what's going on. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Oh, I think there was a turnover on downs or whatnot. Yeah, because King has the ball. The guy running the down marker, he's excited for his team. That was a fabulous catch there. Well, that done faked me out. Here are the King cheerleaders. Yeah, a lot of scoring in the first half, but haven't seen yet a point here in the second half. Yeah, from past experience in doing the Friday night football gig, I started out with the football thing, and then soon enough it's like, hey, these bands are having an awful lot of fun, and I started checking it out like, who's got a good band, and started keeping track in my old memory bank. And Martin Luther King, in years past, they always have a spirited section, but I've been to a River Rouge game too, and they do it up. And I was hoping, even though it was a road game, I said, hey, it's the playoffs, maybe the band will travel. As luck would have it, yes, they have a traveling band, and their pom-pom girls also. A lot of times you got to pay for that extra bus, or maybe they make their own arrangements. I don't know, but it can get costly. But it's good to see two spirited sections on opposite sides of the field really getting into it. It really, I feel it adds a lot to the entertainment value. And football's kind of a, hey, check that out. There was a touchdown. Yeah, I think the down marker guy there is a fan of King, because he was doing a little dance there after the touchdown. But they went for a 2-point conversion, and they fell short of that. But the dancing girls are up and at 'em. They had their own section in the stands. Then the baton girls had their section. And then the band. Yeah, it was a great day for a football game, to be sure. Okay. I should maybe give some of the other scores. I went back to the website, Michigan High School Athletic Association. So their website, the acronym or the condensed abbreviation is MHSAA.com. And you go on there, and boy, you can get all the facts and stats and schedules and point averages and this, that, and the other. You can just spend the whole afternoon or evening just going through it all. But you got all the facts and figures, and not just for football. They have all the high school sports. It's a great site for that. Plus, they have a map where every school is, so if you got to travel and find out where they're playing, the map is there. And it tells you enrollment numbers. And so, you have 8 divisions. But when it gets to the playoffs here, you're all in your same division. Division 3 is what we got here. There was like a long bomb there. Yeah, the Panthers have some work to do. Oh, well, that helps. There's a touchdown right there. And updated to 26. King has 34, right? Yeah, 34. We got ourselves a ball game here, folks. Two-point conversion is good. 34-28. Woo-wee. Yeah, we're under the lights here. Friday night football. A great venue. A great evening. Great fall colors. Two schools with a lot of spirit and energy. And yeah, stay tuned. This could be like a 55-minute show, but I think the last 30 or 40 minutes is band action. I did it, and then my battery ran out in the camcorder, and then I lost track of how much I was shooting because it reset the length of time that I was shooting, and I was at like 45 minutes, and then the camera went out, or the battery. Put in a new battery, everything was reset, but Lord, I shot another 25 minutes or so. It was unusual to get that much footage from a high school game, but I thought this band off was worth, or the Battle of the Bands was worthy. Okay, yeah, you go to that website, I can tell you some of the local scores of interest that I found. I think, well, on the last show, I think I mentioned Dearborn lost to Detroit Catholic Central, even though they're in Novi, but they lost 26-21. That was unfortunate. Belleville won 48-0 over Woodhaven. There's an interesting part coming up here soon. Let me get back to those scores. Well, another touchdown as he scampers in along the sideline. I had a front row seat, a front row standing position, but yeah. Well, King Crusaders are going to make it difficult here if they keep scoring like this. The Panthers needed a touchdown, but King came right back and put one up, and now time is of the essence. It's up, and it's good. So I'll make the score 41-28. All right, let me get back to some of these other scores. I have a affection to cover the Downriver League, and well, because I live in Dearborn Heights, but it's a pretty competitive league, so I try to cover those guys. So Gibraltar Carlson, this is in Division 3 also. They won 38. New Boston Huron had 14. So, as luck would have it, oh, wait a second. No, that's a different one. Let me get back to that. Another game, Trenton 34, Southgate Anderson 27. So that was a very competitive game there. So Trenton will travel to Gibraltar Carlson and play in the second round of the playoffs. So Gibraltar Carlson will have home field advantage for that. All right. So the winner of this game will play Allen Park, because Allen Park kind of posted an upset. Allen Park had 38 points. Grosse Pointe North, 22. Grosse Pointe North was higher rated. So Allen Park will move on and come here to this very field and play Martin Luther King. We don't know yet if it'll be a Friday or a Saturday game, but King will host the game. So all this action in Division III, which is a lot of good teams in Division III, but they're all pretty much rated according, well, I mean, there's a lot of good top teams, so you could pick from a whole bunch of teams as to who the ultimate winner will be. We'll see the son of Swami here in a little bit. That's the guy you should ask. Hey. I'm talking too much. That's the end of the game. Woo-wee, King wins. Man, this game started at 6 p.m. rather than the traditional 7 p.m. for a lot of high school games. But, yeah, we're under the lights. And so King will move on. I like the traditional handshake. They don't do this in college. Here's the down marker guy. He enjoyed the game. But, yeah, that's a good sign of friendship and sportsmanship to do all that. Apparently, Michigan and Michigan State don't feel the same way, but oh well. Get ready for all this. This is Friday night bands. These guys are going to get down and dirty here. And they're going to go back and forth. And I wasn't expecting this, but somehow because their halftime show was suspended or delayed, this is what we got. It's too bad more people weren't able to witness this, but a lot of the fans have already left. But here we go. just spotted their son of Swami. He does a lot of the prognosticating and the picks. He's got a crystal ball, though. I don't have one of those. But he's got a nice, clear crystal ball. The guy is good. He is definitely good. So I was surprised, but yeah, he came to this game out of all the games he could have gone to. So I was thinking, I always feel good when I see him at a game because then I know he considered it a fabulous matchup. And it certainly was. It was a great game. We have to wait here for the teams to clear the field, but they're getting in position here for the Battle of the Bands. Oh, they're all ready to go at it, but they're waiting for the interviews to be over and the pictures and whatnot. But pretty soon, and then they'll round out the show. I'll talk here and there, but yeah, it'll be like 30 minutes of band action.
Score across touch 10, West Bloomfield 7.
There's the son of Swami. He's there in the blue jeans. Doing an interview there with a King Crusader, and follow him on the Free Press. Although sometimes you gotta be a subscriber, but yeah, he's got the good high school scene. He ranks all the teams. He's great. He's my hero. Hello, and like to welcome folks again. You're watching Friday Night Football, and I was at a football game, and then all of a sudden, it became the battle of the bands, good old-fashioned throwdowns. So yeah, thanks for watching. now they do the combo band. That was a great battle of the bands there, but it's all friendship and all that. It's all good. So here we go. A little more action. march right past the cemetery. But yeah, this is traditional for the King Band to march back to the field house. But that show after the game, I mean, it started out Friday Night Football, and then some band action broke loose there. And that was a surprise, and it was a very pleasant surprise. I was glad I was there. I enjoyed that. Just my opinion. Yep, all the way to the end. That's good stuff. Yeah, they put on a whole production. Performance arts, to be sure. All right, the field's still lit up. I celebrated with the Little Caesars pizza thing. They're a sponsor of NFL football now. Nothing left but to go to Chicago. So I'm heading for home. There's the golden top of the Fisher building. There's the giant tire lit up for Halloween. It's got that purple glow about it. So, woo-wee. How about it? And pretty soon, I hear, like in a week or two, they'll be through with Telegraph and repaving. This has been a season-long project. We're all proud to be American. Folks, have a good evening or good day, whatever the case may be. Thanks for watching, and good night or good day.